Yo, people, welcome back to the channel, and it is another episode of Off to the Boundary, and it's Maximum. That last part isn't part of it, but yeah, be up, everyone. Yeah, I got unfortunately no money here with us today, but I got Ben on. How are you, Ben?
All good, all good. How are you, Hannah?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Guys, can you hear the
Guys, can you hear
echo?
the echo? Yeah, I have muted my mic.
So yeah, of course. So today's topics is South Africa's series win over the Netherlands, and we'll also touch on the IPL, how that has been, and then also the T20 series that's happening right now with New Zealand and Sri Lanka. Um, the third T20 is taking place on Friday, I believe. Um, so yeah.
Um, Yeah. So I haven't been catching up much with the international cricket, which has been happening of late. I had seen the live scores of the Sri Lanka versus New Zealand T20I. It was a pretty nerve-wracking T20I. It just went right down to the wire to the very last ball. Uh, it went down to a six of the very last ball by Ish Sodhi, which tied the match for New Zealand. And then they got to a super over. But then the super over woes continues for New Zealand, and they never seem to win a super over. They have lost all super overs. It's just it's like two parallel lines. New Zealand and super overs. Two parallel lines. They never meet each other. So it has been pretty woeful for New Zealand when it comes to super overs. And good on Sri Lanka to take the game deep and win an intense game. So that was my favorite match of international cricket as of now. So that's what my opinion is all about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, I think I was shocked that New Zealand lost the first T20, or lost, of course, by the Super Over. But we all know they just can't win the Super Over. Like I said, they from the World Cup to to so many other incidents. Even if we look just in just domestically, in the not domestically, internationally, when they have played, they struggle with the upper overs. Um, and New Zealand, really, I think the second T20, that's the New Zealand we expected, really. The second T20 where they dismantled them. Just going to look at their team versus the team they fielded in the second one. Let me just check. Second T20. How did so yeah, the second T20. I'm just going to check the lineup and if that was better. Um, New Zealand lineup. Uh, wasn't really. It was the same lineup this time. Just um, better. I think chasing was the better thing, and them getting out of the blocks early. So yeah, but prediction time. Who will win the third and last T20? Of course, Sri Lanka, I don't think they can still qualify for the World Cup. But what do you think? Who can win
Who
this?
can win this? New Zealand might win this. They are pretty strong at home. and they are a formidable team at home. New Zealand might win this. New Zealand might win this series, but I want Sri Lanka to win. So I'm back. I'm backing Sri Lanka to win, but New Zealand might win this series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me,
What's your prediction?
my prediction
My
is
prediction is
I want
I want
New Zealand
New Zealand
to win, but Sri Lanka, I think they will be. I think they can cause upset. I think that it will be just too big for them. Um, so yeah. I'm just quickly just talk. Just quickly talk on South Africa as series one. I just want to quickly check something. Mm. Uh, hold on. So, okay, you can talk over this. Of course, a clean sweep in the ODIs.
Yes, it was expected South Africa to beat Netherlands at home. Uh, South Africa can't really lose at home, that too against Netherlands. So it was pretty expected for South Africa, being such a quality side in all formats. So it was pretty good for South Africa to win against Netherlands, and also good for them from the perspective of the Cricket World Cup, the ODI World Cup qualifiers. It puts them in a good position, and Aiden Markram too played a superb knock of and that was his career best ODI knock. It was a pretty good series for South Africa. A lot of positives to take forward. Didn't catch with the live action, but I checked the scores, and I also watched and I also checked some of the highlights. So it was pretty good for South Africa. So cheers to y'all to win this series to clean sweep Netherlands.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, I'm glad we won it. Of course, we are 10 points ahead of India. Sorry, West Indies. In terms of qualifying for World Cup. I think we'll have a quick look at um the that. Let me just find it. Where is it? Um, come on. I'll just gonna try find it there. Into here we go. I see. Come on, show. Um, futures internationals. Come on. Okay, where is it? Um, should be. Okay, let me just go to the to the series. Um, I will find it now somewhere. Uh, of course, the one and only test between Ireland and Bangladesh is still going on. On Ireland are trailing by 128 runs. So I said Bangladesh should win that. I don't know about you. Your thoughts?
Your thoughts? Bangladesh should win the series. It is Ireland. Yeah, Ireland are in a pretty bad position. They have lost 4 wickets in the third innings. They're 4 down for 27. So it will be pretty hard for Ireland to come back. There was an Irish bowler who picked a six for, I think so. I don't remember his name. So it was a pretty good. So the bowling figures was pretty good for that Irish bowler. But as of this test match, Bangladesh should win. They're Bangladesh are too. Bangladesh are also a strong team, test team at home. So Bangladesh should be winning it. So
I think you mean
I think you mean
a Bangladesh
Bangladesh
bowler.
bowler. No, no, I meant the Irish bowler, one a bowler from a spinner from Ireland. I think so. He picked a sixer. I don't recall his name. You can check the scores. You can check the scores on your screen. Uh, I don't remember his name, but there was an Irish bowler who picked a sixer in this ongoing Test match.
Apology. I looked
Apologies,
at
I looked at
the
there was
ODI and
ODI and yeah, there was an Irish spinner, uh, Ireland spinner who picked a 6 wicket haul in this ongoing test. I don't recall his name. You can look up to the scores
mm,
and maybe check him.
let's look.
Let's look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Andy
Andy
McBride
McBride. Yeah,
picked up six
picked up
wickets.
6 wickets.
But he was
But he was
very
very
expensive.
expensive.
So yeah,
So yeah,
uh,
uh,
my thoughts on the series one over the Netherlands. Beatrice of Terror. Um, it was expected. I'm just gonna try and find the the, the the thing. Tomato. Um, the table for the for yeah, yes, the table. Let's look at the table. Come on, there we look. So that we'll talk a bit about it. Um, let me share my screen. So yeah, we are sitting eighth, 10 points ahead of West Indies. Don't think West Indies play another series. Um, I will quickly look at future series, but I think the top eight they are going to qualify, and the rest are going to go to the qualifiers. So I believe we are through. Let me just quickly check if West Indies are playing another series or not. Um, future series doesn't seem like it. So yeah, it seems like we should be through. So yeah, I think South Africa are through to the World Cup of this year. So that's a very good thing. If you look at the table and everything, yeah, and where we were. So so yeah. But next week, I believe that's all to really talk about. Let's see. Um, got Sri Lanka Island. What's Sri Lanka Island? That's going to start on the 16th. I believe that there will be a show. Um, a show by
show
then.
by then.
Yeah,
South
yeah,
Africa.
there will
Yeah,
be.
there will be. Yeah. So will they be touring Ireland? Will Sri Lanka be touring Ireland?
Yeah. No, sorry,
No,
Island
sorry,
Hooping.
Island Hooping.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Sri Lanka.
Sri
So
Lanka.
Yeah.
So
So Sri Lanka will have the home advantage.
yeah, IPL. That's
uphill.
all.
Yeah.
That's the main
So
That's the
topic.
main topic.
yeah. So the IPL has been going good so far. We haven't witnessed any super overs yet. Some some predictions came out to be true, and some predictions didn't go as I predicted to be. So it has been a good packed game so far. And Gujarat being an invincible force in the tournament so far. What are your views, Hanu?
In my views, again, Gora Titans seems like they're going to walk this competition almost. Um, right now
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Yeah.
2 overs we where DC just collapsed in the 3 overs. Um, last 3 overs almost. Then batting, let's not talk. Really, and then Rajasthan Royals defeating Sunrisers Hyderabad expected. Really expected. And then you could say a shock when RCB over Mumbai Indians. Now, Ben, did you see the comments of Virat Kohli or not?
Yeah. I saw the match against us, the RCB versus it was RCB versus Mumbai Indians. Yeah, I saw the match. The knock was pretty awesome. Virat Kohli looked in sublime form, so he looked in a really good rhythm, and he looked in good control. Faf as well played a superb knock. He paired along well with Virat. So all in all, it was a pretty strong performance by Royal Challenges Bangalore, and they have made a statement with their opening game. So going so as of now, they are looking pretty strong, and it seems as if uh, they they are going to make it to the playoffs. So it was a pretty nice game to watch, especially Kohli's knock as well.
Yes, definitely. And if we look for me, I don't know if you heard, but Kohli came out and compared RCB being in the playoffs for the last few years to Mumbai Indians and CSK's trophies they have won the IPL, and said it's close to it or something like that, which I don't agree with because they always bottle it. Um, and then CSK beat Lucknow Super Giants. I didn't both high scoring matches. Um, Unfortunately, Lucknow Super Giants not getting there, but they have been surprising this tournament so far with scoring high totals against DC. They scored in the high 190s, yeah, I 90 193 against CSK. Although they didn't win 205, that's a good total. Um, so they have looked good betting wise. Your thoughts on their betting?
Yeah, Lucknow have been look pretty good batting wise. And speaking of bowling, they have been pretty. Mark Wood has been their star bowler, and and he has a and he has been in and Mark Wood has been in a pretty good run in T20I since the start of 2022. So since the start of 2022, Mark Wood has been picking wickets every 8 balls. So Mark Wood uh, is in terrific form at the moment, and he's currently the purple cap holder. And I guess that at the end of the IPL, he's going to end up with the most wickets. So he's going to be the purple cap holder of the tournament. And speaking of the Lucknow versus CSK game, it was a pretty high scoring game. But CSK was pretty uh, bad when it came to bowling. They bowled a lot of extra deliveries. And even MS Dhoni said that if they bowl a lot of extra deliveries, they are going to play under a new captain. He also made a state. MS Dhoni also gave a statement. So basically, MS Dhoni meant that if they are going to bowl extra deliveries, uh, then they have to play. Then they'll be going to play, and then they have to play under a new captain, because if a team exceeds the stipulated time uh, in uh, of an innings, if a team exceeds the stipulated time, then I think so the captain receives a one match ban. So then CSK would be playing under a new captain if it happens to be so. So they need to make sure that they complete the 20 overs within the stipulated time, and they need to make sure that they don't bowl many extra deliveries. So that has been a concern. Hope they recover from it. Yeah.
Yeah, agree. But yeah, the Lucknow Super Giants has been one of the surprise teams. We'll have a look at that table in a bit. Um, but of course, Gura Titans beating DC again comfortably again. Batting wise, we don't seem to get going. Um, of course, as soon as Pretty Shaw again, I will speak on him. As soon as him or Warner is out, the middle order is almost non-existent. So that's a big struggle. But pretty sure someone just teach him to face a short ball. Even last season, 63% of his the time is got caught out or bowled out or something like that. It's because of a short ball. Please, somebody, tell him when the
Please,
ball is
somebody. When the
when
ball
the
is
ball touches your body,
when the ball touches your body,
my space
make
open
your
for you
mic
and
space
it is
open for you, and it is you need
your
to bowl
fault.
him. Your fault. Hano, you need to bowl short balls to Prithvi Shaw. You should give him some training for that. He'll hopefully learn. He'll find his rhythm if you bowl short balls to him.
Tell Anrich Nokia and pretty sure fly them out to the Wanderers in Joburg there to we all know what the Wanderers pitch is like, especially when it's dry. To bounce a few short balls to him and then teach him that.
Yeah, sure. He'll be learning some short balls. Maybe the coach teaches him some short balls tutorials. Let's hope he learns them and comes out well against short deliveries in the coming matches. And Anrik Nokia has been pretty phenomenal with his pace. He's a pretty lethal speedster, and speed is his lethal weapon. So yeah, he looks pretty formidable with pace. Speaking of Anrik Nokia,
Yeah, definitely. But we need to get our stuff together. Again, another high scoring match. Punjab Kings getting a victory over the Rajasthan Royals, defeating them by 5 runs. And the Rajasthan Royals did good. They almost got there. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get it over the line. Have a look at the table quickly. Um, uh,
you can share your screen as well. You can share your screen.
your thoughts on the today's match between Punjab and Rajasthan?
So as of traditional IPL watchers, Mumbai and CSK, the rivalry between Mumbai and CSK seems to be the greatest rivalry. But nowadays it seems that Punjab and Rajasthan seems to give some nerve-wracking uh, competition. So I think so. The Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals, they seem to give an El Clasico. Even we have had some pretty close matches between Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals in the previous seasons. So, and Punjab came out victorious in those close games. So good on Punjab, but it was, so this seems to be a pretty underrated rivalry. And in this game, Rajasthan seemed to have a pretty bad start, and because of the very bad start they had, they couldn't capitalize, and it was too much pressure for them at the uh, at the back end of the innings to win the game. And it was good for Punjab, and Punjab have uh, previously won some of these close games by fine margins. So all in all, it was a good game, and this has been a good competition.
It definitely has been a good competition. If you look there at the table, Gura Titans sits at the top up with 2 wins in a row. They fly at the moment. Net run rate almost over one. Punjab Kings, they're also flying. Um, Rajasthan, RCB, following close behind. Of course, they have only played one match, and so they're also on the same trajectory. If you look at the Royals, they're creeping up there, especially then that net run rate is very good. The Lucknow Super Giants are finding also their way in this competition. Same with CSK. And if we look at the bottom four, Kolkata, 1 game, 1 loss, so I get it. Same with Mumbai and Hyderabad, but Delhi Capitals, 2 games, 2 losses. Just not getting going. We'll look at some of the fixtures now. We'll predict the games up until Wednesday. So that is a few matches, certainly over the weekend where they have double headers. So let me just get my thing I use for my predictions. Um, where is that? So yeah, here we go. So yeah, can RCB pull it off and beat KKR at their own stadium? Go, Ben. You're muted.
Oh yeah. Uh, yes, RCB might win against Kolkata Knight Riders. Uh, as as in the form they were in the last match. They seem to be pretty invincible. So I think yes, RCB are gonna win against KKR. So yeah, so I'm going with RCB to win. Your predictions?
My prediction is hmm, what cook. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kolkata as well. I'm going to go with Kolkata. I think they might sneak it. A narrow one for them. Yeah, and the last few balls, last over two, they might just sneak it. Now, next match is um, Lucknow Super Giants versus Sunrisers Hyderabad. Um, I'll go first on this one.
This one. I'll go with Lucknow.
Lucknow, fair enough.
Lucknow, fair enough. I'm going.
I'm going same with also with Lucknow. They've been really, really good. Well, they have lost twice, but they have been really good. I think there should be a thrashing, really. Next is Rajasthan Royals versus the Delhi Capitals. My team. I'll go first. Can we pick up a win? When we last beat Rajasthan, we beat them last season at their own stadium, Rajasthan, and then of course, they beat us at ours. But it's a 50-50 call with us, really. But we have dominated um this fixture. Of the last 10 results, we have won 7 and they have won 3. So I'm expecting us to beat them. And again, we should do that. I'm looking forward, hopefully, to see Philip Salt come into the lineup. Manish Pandey, would love him. And yeah, Philip Salt, please, they need to get him in. Maybe instead of Mitchell Marsh. I know he's a big hitter, but he's not firing right now. Um, I could always bring him in if we are struggling to get boundaries. Really. So yeah. Ishant Sharma. I don't think I've seen him recently, but we should win this. Going Delhi one. Your
Delhi won.
thoughts?
This game is at a neutral venue, so let's see who wins. I think Rajasthan might win this one, but it will be good for you if Delhi wins. So my prediction is Rajasthan Royals, but hope Delhi wins for you. So it will be a good moment for you.
Yeah, it will
Yeah.
definitely be a good moment. And next we move on to your team. It is of course a double header on Saturday. I'm just going to scroll down, then I will let you take the floor. CSK versus
CSK
Mumbai.
versus Mumbai. Yeah. So it's an away game for CSK, and Mumbai will definitely have the home support in Wankhede, the entire of the Wankhede Stadium supporting Mumbai. So there will be a sea of blue flags all over the stadium, and Mumbai have been pretty good in the head-to-head between these between when these two teams have clashed together, and this is often regarded as the El Clasico of IPL. So it is the greatest rivalry of all time in IPL. So Mumbai, yeah, they have an edge over CSK when they are playing at home, but uh, we have seen some good comebacks by CSK, good comebacks by Chennai Super Kings as well, and Dhoni has also been in good form when it comes to finishing. He has played some good, impactful finishing knocks. So I'm rooting for CSK to win, but Mumbai might have an edge on this one. So I'm going with Chennai. So let's go CSK.
CSK, fair enough. I'm going to back you guys. I think Mumbai won't be that strong. Really. So I'm going to go with narrow Chennai win. And next we move on to another doubleheader. It's Gujarat Titans versus Kolkata, and I'm going to go Gujarat to win this easily. Um, your your prediction for this match?
Yeah, Gujarat might easily win this. Gujarat might win, if not easily win this, but they will win for sure. As in the form they are, Gujarat has to win this one. So I'm going with Gujarat to win.
Next game,
Sunrisers versus Punjab Kings. So your thoughts?
my thoughts. What? No. Um, Punjab versus Hyderabad. Punjab will probably win that. Let's go Punjab by Punjab comfortable one really. Um, then go to the next matches, the next two matches, which is RCB. Oh sorry, just the RCB match. I will do the Capitals match.
So that is on Monday. That's next week. So let's see how it turns out. So I'm going with RCB. RCB to win. And you have also pretty good reason to support Royal Challengers Bangalore. You have Faf in Royal Challengers Bangalore. So he's a South African. So you should also be cheering for RCB.
No chance. Never supporting RCB. Never. But yeah. RCB should win this. Again, they should beat Lucknow, but you never know. Next game is Delhi versus Mumbai. Depending on that Mumbai result, but I'm going to edge it to Delhi. Narrow one, hopefully back-to-back wins for us. And then yeah, we'll let me just go down. Then we'll stop at your game after we've done your game. So give your daily prediction and then your prediction for Chennai.
So are we done with predictions? One more game to go. Chennai versus Rajasthan. So my thoughts. So do you
Your
want me to
prediction
give my thoughts? Yeah.
for Delhi
For
and for
Delhi and
Chennai.
for Okay. Even my predictions, I'm going with Delhi and Chennai. Same.
Oh, cool. I'm going to say Rajasthan to win. Rajasthan to win away
So
from
one
Mount
away from
BT.
Mount Beach. Where is the game? The game is at Chennai, Chepauk. Okay. So it's a home game for CSK. So CSK might have an edge on this one.
Yeah, fair enough. But that's everything to discuss about. And we might do a watch along to one of these games. We'll see. Really. But yeah, that's the end of the show. Oh, you guys know
Oh,
where
you
to
guys know
find
where to
me.
find.
Uh,
Good to be a part of this show.
uh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Now, be up yourself, Ben, for joining. You guys know where to find me. Links are in the description. Thing. Together with Ben.
Yeah, goodbye.
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 Yeah. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
right about that.
Yeah. See
Yeah,
you.
see you.
Better.
See you.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
Cheers.